Welcome back, guys, to another video. And in today's video I'm going to be playing Attack on Titan Revolution again, and I'm going to be showcasing all three of the legendary families in this game, and I'm going to be ranking them from 1 to 3 on which is the best family overall and which family should you guys try to roll for whenever you guys begin playing. So before we get started, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on the video, and please make sure to join my Discord server, and the link is in the description below. And so yeah, guys, so let's just begin with the video. So first I'm going to be showcasing the Ackerman family. The Ackerman family is a family that is solely focused on just ODM blades and thunder spears. This family does a lot of wonders whenever you're fighting a big group of titans, and it's also very good whenever you're trying to just do damage to bosses and raids. So we have 3 moves that the Ackerman family provides, one of them being a self-buffing move. So first we have Thunder Barrage. So you guys can just take a minute and pause the video and look at what Thunder Barrage does. Next up we have Lightning Bolt. Again, you guys can pause the video here. And finally we have Rage Mode. Then the unique perk slot that we get for the Ackerman family is an offensive perk slot, which makes sense. The Ackerman family in the series is a very just sporadic killing titan family. So this again is very good if you have perks such as Kango or Black Flash. This is really good because those perks are again really game changing for ODM users. And yeah, let's just jump into a match and just showcase what each of these moves do. Alright guys, so up first I'm going to be showcasing the Thunder Barrage move in the Ackerman family. So from what I read, this shoots 4 spears around you, just killing all the titans also around you. So go up in the air, shoot 4 thunder spears down in the square-like pattern, and kills all of them around you. That was really a good demonstration of the move because I just completely missed. I guess you have to be really close at the titans in order to use that, but it looks like a pretty cool move. It should do a lot of damage as well because of just all the Ackerman buffs, and also because Thunder Spears just are super good. But other than that, let's move on to the next move. Alright guys, so up next will now be the Lightning Bolt ability. What this ability does is at every point in contact creates a small explosion before finally reaching a giant explosion at the final point. So now let me just angle it correctly and just showcase what the move does. So yeah, it goes through all the titans and it kills a bunch of them. I think I had around 12 titans and it killed around half of them, so pretty good. It does the same amount as probably just like 1 or 2 thunder spears, but overall a pretty good move. Now the final move in the Ackerman family clan is the Rage Mode. What the Rage Mode does is that it provides a bunch of buffs to the player, whether that be health and ODM, and it also resets all of its cooldowns. So now I'm going to use it. It has a pretty cool cutscene, lights your eyes up on red, and then also gives you a red aura and a red contrail, and as you guys can see, all of my cooldowns reset, so now I can use them again for a second time. This move is pretty good, especially if you're stuck in a sticky situation when a bunch of titans are on top of you. It gives you iframes, and then you can get out of any situation, use your moves, and then just proceed with the game without having to just restart. Alright guys, so now the next family on the showcase list is the Reiss family. The Reiss family is a family that does a lot of support buffs for you and your team, and also has 3 moves, 2 that are just for offensive use, and then 1 that is just for as a passive. So first up we have Arise, then we have Order and Command, and then finally we have Conquer. And then another positive about this family that it also has the ability to Titan Shift, so that's pretty good as well with some Titan shifting buffs for the family. And then the extra perk slot that you get is a support perk slot, which is not too bad. There are some good mythical perk slots in this game, so this also is a pretty viable option. Alright guys, so now the first move I'm going to be showcasing in the Reiss family is Command. What this move does is that any titan within your vicinity, there is no limit to this by the way, gets stunned for the next 15 seconds. But also note guys that this does get nerfed a little bit whenever you're doing raids. It goes from 15 seconds to 5 seconds. So just whenever you're going into raids and using this family and want to use this ability, just keep that in mind. So what you're going to do is just press right here, and now there's a nice little cutscene. You call upon the power of the founding titan, and then every titan within your vicinity just gets stunned. This is really good whenever you're doing missions because you can just get free and easy kills. If you have a shifter, this makes life also a lot easier because then you can just transform and just kill a bunch of titans. Alright guys, so now the next move in the Reiss family is Order Command. What this move does is a buffing move that buffs you and your teammates, and it buffs a bunch of your ODMs, it buffs your 8 buffs your regen. So you just come over here. You have to be on the ground for this by the way, you can't be in the sky. So whenever you come over here, you press your ability, you put a spear into the ground, and then you get a circle radius, which you get a bunch of buffs for. And now if you look at me, I have a bunch of arrows around me, and now I'm starting to get buffed up. Alright guys, now the final family that I will be looking at in today's video will be none other than the Yeager family. What the Yeager family has is a bunch of just defensive buffs that just keep you alive until you have your attack titan shifter ready. So the Yeager family has 3 different skills, same as the rest of the other families, which include shifter regen, which is the same as just every other shifter regen in the game. If you have Brawn, Lionheart, Tiber, etc. Then you have invigorate, which this is your extra life whenever you die, and you have resolve, which just heals you. And then you have your defensive perk, which is pretty good because there are a bunch of good mythical perks in this game that are defensive, so such as immortal and adaptation, which I currently have on, which are very game changing as well. And of course you can use titan shifting in this one as well. Alright guys, so up first I'm going to be showcasing just the shifter regen. Like I said, it's the same as the other one, so you just take a bit of damage, and then you just use the shifter regen, and then you just restore a bunch of your HP. It does give around a quarter of your HP back, so not too bad. Second move we have resolve, which just heals you again and also restores 50% of your ODM gas as such. There's a pretty cool cutscene, a roar, and then yeah, you just restore almost all of your HP, and then your ODM gas gets restored by 50 as well. And then the final move that this family has is invigorate. So what invigorate does is your second life. So when you die, as you guys see here, I'm dead. And then you're going to see a cutscene that brings you back to life. A really cool cutscene as well, by the way. And the only other family that has this is just Fritz. It brings me back to life with all of my HP intact, all of my ODM gases back, and then also my Thunder Spheres are also back. This is really good if you guys are struggling with staying alive in harder missions such as Aberrant or Severe missions, or even in raids. So this Yeager family is really good to have as well. So now the final thing that the Yeager family has is on the attack titan, and it's called berserk mode. What this does is that whenever you pop it, you go into a cutscene and you turn into the flaming attack titan from when you fought Annie, and then you just have a bunch of M1 speed. You have an M1 speed increase, you have M1 damage increase, and then you also have a regular speed increase as well, and you also have a bunch of defense buffs as well. The one bad side about this is that you're slowly taking damage over time. As you guys can see, I'm slowly losing HP, but the benefits outweigh the negatives. Alright guys, so now that we've gone over all of the titans, I'm going to be ranking them from worst to best. And at the bottom of the list will have to be the Reiss family. The Reiss family, although it provides a bunch of buffs for progression and for leveling up and stuff like that, it really doesn't do much in any other aspect. It provides stun and it provides buffs for your team, yeah, but if you're a person that wants to get damage done and also wants to do a lot of things like that, then this family isn't good. Especially if you're going to go into aberrant raids whenever you need to get like your 5%, or you need to just quickly kill the titan. This really won't help you at all. Up next is the Ackerman family. The Ackerman family is really good. It does a lot of damage. It has 2 unique styles for your ODM blades or just for your Thunder Spears. And it also has the rage mode, which gives you iframes and buffs, but overall there's not anything that can really heal you. If you get hit by something, you basically have to just stick with it unless you have bandages, and even then those really don't heal you up that much. But it is pretty good to get you out of sticky situations. It does a lot of damage, but it just falls short in comparison to the final one. And finally, to no one's surprise, the best legendary family in the game is the Yeager family. The Yeager family just has so much diversity and also utility to work with. Even though it doesn't do much whenever you don't have anything like your shifter, it still keeps you alive, it still does a lot of healing, and it also provides a bunch of buffs to your ODM as well. And then once you just get your attack titan, it's just so much better as well. Your attack titan with berserk mode does a lot more damage. Having that cooldown reset is extremely good as well. Being able to do extra damage with already a super heavy hitting titan is also just really good as well in raids and also missions. And so yeah guys, so thank you for watching this video. Again guys, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on my video, and make sure to join my Discord in the description down below. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!